So, what we exactly are going to do with you to make you reach your goals. So, yesterday we saw that there are a lot of areas where we need to work on to. Now, you're a very intelligent person, extremely intelligent person, and you want things to be kept in a proper order. You have a value system which is correct, and it has to be with respect to manners, etiquettes, and organized. Right? That's a kind of person that you are. And when you see anything which is contrary to your beliefs and your thoughts and your philosophy of life, you find it very difficult to adjust to it. Though you have been adjusting. But then it's come to a point where it is like you need to just let go now and see what has to be changed, even to the extent that you would like to change yourself in case you are going wrong somewhere. See now, you are so intelligent with respect to the way you are functioning. In the same manner, in our brain, what we do is we organize things in different way. Okay? But have we ever taken stock of what's there inside the brain? Have you ever taken stock of knowing what are those thoughts that are lined up one after the other in such a way that it's sort of becoming like a very great load for me? So, from childhood till now, there's a lot of things that are there. But how organized are you here in your mind? Are you keeping it in an order like this or in an order like this? Is it classified into groups, or is it just everything put in here and there? Some of them which are already redundant. Like you can't hold on to certain values that you were practicing earlier as a child right now because times have changed. And you see that it is not working even for your own kids, right? So the question is, we are here to use your own intelligence and clear the mess that's inside your brain. So if you go to see what are the automatic thoughts that you have in your mind, which is actually not helping you now, but it is there for sure. What are those?
From childhood?
Yes.
So it has to be something negative, or it has to be in general?
Whatever it is, whatever is first coming to you is what is on the top of your mind axis.
I really can't figure it out. It's random, as you are saying.
Yeah, whatever is coming, let it just come out.
My schooling.
Yeah.
The support which I needed.
One sec. So, the first thing, let us say, is I have not received the support that I should be receiving and that others have received. Yes. So, there is lack of support and there is lack of guidance. And there is a comparison as well. Lack of support, lack of guidance, and a comparison. Today, at what state you are, do you require that support? No. Do you require that guidance?
No.
Do you need to compare yourself to anybody?
I do compare in my mind.
You do, but do you need to?
Not really.
Not really. Correct? So can we chuck this off? And we remove those things away. Never to ever call them back. Never to ever allow them space in your mind. So what we have to do is we have to empty the trash that we have put into our minds from years together. Are you ready to remove that lack of support and that feeling of having left out? Are you ready to remove that need for somebody to be there to be your guide? Are you ready to let go of comparison?
Yes, I will do anything to be able to be happy of what I am doing.
Right. Because when you start comparing yourself with somebody who has limits. So if you compare yourself to somebody who has limits, you will only reach their limits. But if you just start comparing your growth from where you were to where you are, you may even go beyond their limits. So there is no limit to your growth. But if you compare yourself to somebody else, you are limiting your growth to that person's growth. Bingo?
Correct.
Right? So, leaving apart comparisons and the need for support, are you ready to take charge of yourself to decide what else I want to chuck away from the store of my mind, which is not helping me? It must have been true at that particular point of time, but it is not true now. So, which other things do you want to remove from your mind which is not serving you? It might have been the truth, but it is no longer serving you.
A lot of small things, like
For
in the
example?
house, like even after marriage in the house, the kind of treatment being given, even after, or maybe the importance not given even after doing so much. So
You're not
at the
being
back of-
valued.
Not valued. Even after being told to some other people that she's doing a lot, but not admitting in front of me, okay, she does a lot.
The appreciation you're not
Appreciation
getting.
is not there. People who have come after me are being valued much more, given much more importance, whereas I feel they have not done anything at all of what I have done.
Okay, so somewhere you're feeling that the due appreciation that I need to be getting, I'm not receiving. The due importance, I'm not getting. I'm feeling devalued. Again, that devalued is in comparison. So that comparison factor is still existing. My question to you, how much will you give yourself a score of having taken your life ahead with strength and determination on a scale of 0 to 10?
8.
8. So if you give yourself the value of 8, you need not be bothered about what others are valuing you. Or possibly, it could be just a perception.
Possible.
It's a perception that you're not being valued, because what makes you feel valued? How will you feel that you're valued?
When two people are talking and where I'm there and other person who's not done anything, but the importance are being given, okay, what should we order? What should we, just because I keep accommodating people and I'm happy-go-lucky and I say, okay, whatever you all will order is okay for me. So the other person is given an extra importance. Every time when anything has to be done, okay, what do you want to order?
Because
I have let it happen.
this person has been assertive enough to mention
Yes.
that I know about this, and confident enough to mention that this is what will be good for all. Correct? So what is lacking in you probably?
I don't give, I think, myself that much of importance.
Correct. So if you don't give importance to yourself, who will give importance to you? So now the question is the importance part. You know, who's going to, there is a box here, okay, and that box is called importance. So who's going to give the value to that importance?
Logically, me.
Logically you. So use your logic. You're a very logical person. So use your logic to give that value. And how much is the value that you can give? That this box of importance has to be sold at.
I really don't know, because I keep adjusting with people, so I'm like, okay, if it's creating a problem, it's okay. Okay, you want to eat that? Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
If I will say it's going to create a problem in the house, okay, fine. I will not say anything. Do it.
So who is responsible for the state?
Me.
Exactly. So are you ready to take ownership?
Yes, that is where I need your help. How do I put myself? Okay,
Exactly.
I don't want to land up like that.
Right.
It's not what I am. It's not my basic nature, but I'm adjusting.
Exactly. And because of this adjustment that is happening, again and again, you are losing your strength and ability to stand up for yourself. It's like the story of the frog. You know, a frog was put into water, and the temperature of the water was increased. You know, and it went on increasing. So you know that the frogs can have the ability to adjust their body temperature according to the outside temperature because they're cold-blooded animals. So they went on adjusting to an extent that it started boiling, the water started boiling, and because the frog had been constantly adjusting, it had no energy left to jump out of that well or that whatever jar when it was boiling, and it had to succumb. So it's a good awareness that you have that I need something to be done. I don't want to succumb to what's happening to me, but I want to take charge and move forward. So it's a great awakening that you're having. Kudos to you.
Thank you.
So the first thing is this value. Do you feel proud about the fact that you are in the leadership position of a company?
Definitely.
Stand up. Stand up. Come here.
You really wanted me to stand up?
Yes, yes. And I want you to say your designation as if that's a great achievement.
Production head.
She's a production head of an XYZ company. We're not taking the company's name. She's a production head of an XYZ company, and she's dealing with multiple responsibilities, handling multiple people,
Multiple categories.
multiple categories. What else?
As usual, a lot of people with their temperaments.
You are handling multiple personalities. Right? So you
Yes.
have taken charge at your professional space.
Yes.
The
But I want
same,
to grow in that.
you want to grow in that. You can grow in that only if that taking charge is also coming in your personal life and you yourself are acknowledging it. When did you last acknowledge that you are the production head of a particular company? And you are doing such a wonderful job. And there must be people who are looking at you like an icon. There must be people. Have you ever thought about it?
I really don't.
You do it? No, you don't. So the question is, tomorrow when you go to your company, walk with the strides which say that you have the energy and the temperament and the emotional intelligence to deal with whatever issues you have without allowing it to affect your heart. Now the question is, because you felt devalued at home, you are carrying that same thing to your professional space. And you think that only when you get value there can you get value here. Am I right?
No, I don't think so. What I feel is it's my basic nature which I have to change and understand my value everywhere. I have to make it happen.
No, you understand your value. You have to make it happen. I agree to that.
Yeah.
But you understand your value. It is not that you don't understand your value. You are intelligent enough. But you have never given it a conscious thought.
Difficult for me to bring it to table or specify it to people. Okay, I have done this.
You don't have to specify to people. You have to feel from within. The moment you feel, that is a thought that you're radiating to the people. You don't have to communicate that. It automatically gets communicated. So it is not possible that communication does not happen. Communication always happens, whether you're speaking or whether you're not speaking. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So more than the communication skills right now, you need to feel it within you. I can take charge. And I have been doing it all these years. It's only that I let my emotions overrule my judgment and my logical thinking. At times. That are you able to disconnect that need for approval? You're always expecting that somebody will say, wow, you're good, Meena. Meena, good, this is what you really did. And I'm really proud of you. Because somewhere, as children, if you have not had that feeling that our parents have praised us, we tend to look for it outside. And when it doesn't come from outside, we think that it is the ultimate truth that we are not worthy of praise or appreciation. Make sense? So now that you have understood the crux of your problem, are you ready to give yourself the due that you require? That's what's important, right?
Yeah.
So the moment you give importance to yourself, people will give importance to you.
And how do you do that?
By reinforcing the fact that you are the person who takes charge. So now we're going to sit down and list down all those situations, all those areas where you're really proud of yourself. We're going to use that as an anchor to push yourself to continue getting those kind of achievements without expecting it from people, knowing it deep within you that your work is A grade. Can we do that? Okay, so we can.
Hey friends, I'm sure this video has added value to your life. Wherever we are, whatever we do want to take loving, tender care of the people around us, with like just as these plants. So if you're at your workplace or if you're at your home, you definitely have the desire to take care of everyone around you. And we at Management Me School of Confidence teach you to manage yourself, get confident, have the growth mindset, and reach out for the stars, your dreams and your goals. So if this video has added value to your life, why keep it to yourself? Share it to as many people will be benefited from it. And yes, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like, share and comment, and we will be bringing more videos to you to help you to lead the best life in the now and become your best version, because our dream is to inspire 1 billion plus people to reach to their fullest version, and we can't do it without your help. Stay blessed. I win when you win.